Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are doing your weekly messages for next week. That is from the 18th, no sorry, we've already done that, from the 25th of March up until the 31st of March. So we'll get straight into it. The first oracle card you got is All That Glitters, and this card is about that maybe you're being slightly materialistic rather than involved in the spiritual side of things, or it doesn't even have to be spiritual, but just more like connecting with people for who they are rather than what they have. But it can also mean that you look at someone and you're like, oh my god, they have this and they have that and they have a fancy car and nice clothes and all of that good stuff, but actually that's just a facade, and it might just be a mask basically, and that's not what they actually are like in some way. Like, they don't have all of that fancy stuff, or all of that fancy stuff doesn't mean that they have like other things that are for you. We have the South Node, don't let your past hold you back. So this could be about some sort of fears that you have relating to your past, or needing to let go of someone or something. And this is a reminder that you actually need to face your fears and let that go, because if you don't, it is going to probably cause some sort of tower moment in your life where the universe forces you to move past that. It's very synchronistic with the elephant spirit here, which says learn from the past. And this card is about how the elephant has such a good memory that they remember everything that's happened in the past, which is like yourself, Virgo, you probably remember everything that you've been through. But it is about needing to kind of learn from the past so that you don't make those same mistakes again. Maybe you need to reflect and just look at the past, like how did you make decisions in the past? How did you act in the past? Don't make those same mistakes again. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, your energy next week could be maybe slightly arrogant, or it could be like there's like some sort of gossip that you're kind of talking about with someone. It could also be like all talk and no action. So maybe watch yourself with that. Let's see, what does the tarot have to say for you, Virgo? Okay, very quickly coming out here, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the World, 2 major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune, 3 major arcana. I'll just move this up. We have the 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck we have Death. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 2 of Wands. Deck is Scorpio energy, by the way. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, these are things that you don't see coming, or things that are happening in the shadows. There's definitely some sort of ending that is happening, that is helping you to transform, to start something new in your life. Now, endings can be painful. Like I said, this might be something that you need to let go of, and they can be hard to do. Like, it's hard to let go of something, or difficult, very difficult, but you will transform into something much better if you let that energy go. This is about letting something go and like learning from it. Very synchronistic. We have the 10 of Pentacles, so what that's going to bring in is definitely it's going to bring you to a much more stable place, full of abundance, full of prosperity, full of someone that is committed to you. If it's a relationship that you're thinking about, possibly even marriage, like long-term commitment is on the mind there. And it is also, it could be you even changing that you want long-term commitment after kind of deciding, like maybe you're like wanting to stay in your comfort zone of not getting involved with someone else, because I can see maybe there's like some hurt from the past here, but if you choose to go down another route, it might be a bit more exciting for you. You're kind of like, should I stay or should I go, you know? You have to let something go from your past. So it could be that the actual person you need to let go from your past, if it's like an ex that you're thinking about. Otherwise, it could be that you need to let go of like this ex from the past, of how you felt about this ex, to be able to go into something new with someone new. Someone that could be like, you could have happiness and commitment and everything that you want, but you have to let go of someone from the past before you can do that. So we have right at the center of your reading, we have the 5 of Cups. You could be in a very kind of like upset mood, very sad, full of regret. Maybe you're regretting something from the past, or focusing just on like something that happened in the past that you're finding it very difficult to move on in some way. It could have to do with the Devil here is about you needing to kind of break some sort of toxic cycles. It could have been a toxic relationship from your past. Otherwise, it could just be like some form of either codependency, or it could be a form of like obsession, overindulgence, you know, that type of thing. Whatever it is, you need to break free from that. And you are finding it very difficult to do this. But this is divinely guided. Change is coming in, positive change as well. So the wheel will be turning in your favor. You are going to have a bit of luck here. But you do need to realize that there is something that you do need to let go of here. With the Queen of Wands, it could be someone that you're very attracted to. It could be someone who's very kind of like passionate, confident, fun. Could be a fire sign as well. So whoever this is, it is also about also realizing your own confidence as well. You might need to gain confidence yourself to be able to move on from something from the past, and remember who you are. Because the Queen of Wands is very like, she's the hot queen out of them all. So you might need to, you know, get into the side of you that's like very kind of confident within yourself, and that you motivate yourself and you're positive, and you can be positive to anyone else. And that's not gender specific. That could be male or female, by the way. So we have the Hanged Man here. So also this is about you maybe feeling stuck in something, and you needing to kind of release and let go of something from the past here, so that you can look at things from a new perspective. We have the World. So the World is in your 3D life next week. So you could really be ending some sort of cycle, maybe even ending the toxic cycle here, and going towards something that's a lot more fulfilling and, you know, full of, like it's going to make you feel like you're complete and whole in some way. We have the Three of Pentacles in your emotions. So you could be working through some things emotionally, or you could be like collaborating with someone, or you could also be, if this is your emotions, you could be like struggling to choose here between two different people. Like that could be you and that could be the two other people, and it don't look at the genders. I know that that's a man and two women, but it's like whoever the minority is basically choosing between two people. It could be that deciding like, what should I, like who would I work with better. It could also be about, there is a possibility that here that you might need some sort of professional help when it comes to your emotions in some way, to be able to kind of make a decision of some sort, or to be able to work on yourself. We have the Six of Cups in your thoughts. So you could be feeling very nostalgic next week, maybe possibly have an ex on the mind, or past hurts, past memories in some way, maybe even good memories with the past person, or also childhood issues, or even a child on your mind. So it could have to do with that. And then we have the Page of Swords. So when it comes to your desires, your passions, your drive, all of those good things, we have the Page of Swords. So this could be like you receiving some sort of information or a message of some sort. Could even be like a text, an email, a phone call, a letter, whatever it is. Otherwise, even just a message from Spirit, where you're going to be able to gain some sort of insight into something. You're going to get the knowledge that you need to be able to look at things from a fresh perspective, and kind of start planning towards whatever it is that you're wanting to go forward towards. So let's get some clarifiers. So what is the Devil here? The Devil is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This could be some sort of like, it could be someone who's a workaholic. Otherwise, it could be like an obsession with maybe like some sort of trust issues, because sometimes the threes are like third parties. So maybe it is like there's some trust issues that need to be released, or you need to break free from. It could also be like the thought of you, like you don't think that relationships could work out in a way, or you feel like you're not good enough in some way. There's definitely some sort of defensive energy here as well, that you feel like you need to stand up for yourself. What is the World? The World is the Queen of Pentacles. So like I said, this is about you going to have a much more fruitful time. You're going to be very kind of nurturing. You might need to connect with nature, but whatever it is, you're ending some sort of cycle and going into something that's much better for you, where you're going to be nurtured and loved and cared for in some way. I feel like you have a fear about this. You have this fear of like either nurturing someone or being nurtured by someone in some way, or you have a fear of this commitment or stability in some way. What is the Wheel of Fortune here? The Wheel of Fortune is the Two of Wands, which is this exact energy here. So again, it's basically you needing to change something in your life, to kind of leave something behind and make a decision to move forward in some way, plan to move ahead, get unstuck. You might be kind of overthinking the situation, and you need to stop overthinking. So what is the Three of Pentacles here? We have the Six of Cups. So it could have to do with an ex, or otherwise a child in some way. Third parties don't always have to be like an ex-partner. It could have to do with like work, or it could have to do with, and especially with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, it could very well have to do with work, but there is some sort of third party here that could very likely also be an ex. Sorry, Virgo, just had to sneeze there. So it could have to do with an ex of some sort, or like some sort of issues from the past that you're needing to work on here. So we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So you do definitely need to take action into healing yourself, into working on yourself in some way, bringing yourself to a higher level. So what is the Five of Cups here? Okay, so the Five of Cups, we got two cards clarifying that. So the first one is the Eight of Pentacles. The second one is the Ten of Cups. So with this, basically, I feel like you're regretting something from the past. Like you feel like you wanted to work on some sort of partnership with someone, some sort of commitment in some way, or like work on something that was going to bring you some sort of happiness, and now you're regretting maybe not working on it. Maybe you're considering working on it in some way. Or maybe like someone, you regret not accepting someone's offer to work on things with you, and you chose to be single basically and to be by yourself. What is the Six of Cups here? Six of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have another one here as well, again Eight of Swords. So this is you being trapped in your own thoughts, overthinking something from the past. You're being very nostalgic, thinking about some sort of memories from the past. Maybe where like there was a lack of commitment of some sort, or where there was like lack of effort within the relationship in some way. Otherwise it could be something that moved too quickly. I'm not too sure, but you'll know what resonates with you anyway. What is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune. This is change coming in. This could be destiny bringing this person in for you. Like I say, it could be a fire sign of some sort. But it is about maybe wanting to... maybe you're changing your feelings about someone. It could be that. With the Ace of Wands here, we have maybe that this could just be that you're attracted to this person, and like there's some sort of passionate new beginning that you want. Yeah, I'm not too sure. What is the Page of Swords? We have the Knight of Wands. So this is some sort of information, that's Sagittarius energy. So it's some sort of information coming into you where you're going to be able to move on, move forward in some way, because we also have the Six of Swords here. So it could have to do with you basically moving from rough seas to calmer waters, a much calmer time. What is the Hanged Man? That was very quick. So this is about you letting go, pulling back from someone or something in your life, maybe taking some time to rest and like contemplate what it is that you want. We have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like after this, after you've kind of healed yourself, then you can go into getting some sort of wish fulfillment, or maybe you need to think about what it is that wish fulfillment is. Maybe the wish fulfillment isn't what you thought it was. Maybe there's something you need to release from your past and go towards a new wish fulfillment. So let's get some advice for you, Virgo. We have Judgment. That is about like some sort of aha moment or awakening of some sort, or even a self-realization. But it is basically like Spirit saying like this is your purpose. Like listen to the messages from Spirit, listen to the signs and synchronicities and see what's coming out. Let Spirit guide you, let the universe guide you. We have the Sun here, so remain positive. This is kind of like, the old talk, no action, a bit arrogant and all of that stuff. The Sun can also be sometimes like someone who's very confident, so you do need to be confident, but don't become arrogant. But also remain positive, because you can have hope about the situation. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Son of Swords and we have the King of Pentacles, or the Father of Pentacles. So with that, then basically the Son of Swords is the Knight of Swords. So maybe be careful not to kind of be impatient and like rush things. You might need to kind of be more stable, and also just watch your words as well. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be harsh words that are exchanged. And with the Father of Pentacles there, it's time to kind of bring in stability, bring in commitment, focus more on the commitment of things, or possibly even focus on your work in some way, or again, just leveling up in some way. So that, oh no, that is not all I have for you. Let's get your romance angels. Okay, so 2 fell out there. 1 second. Okay, so we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust what Spirit is trying to do. You've got a lot of messages like or cards that's showing like you need to trust the universe, like change is coming in, and it's coming in for your yourself. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, which is very synchronistic of the 4 of Swords. You might need to spend some time alone. And then at the bottom of the deck we have separation, at the time apart from your partners on the horizon. So you might be taking a break. You might just need some time to kind of contemplate and rethink about what it is that you want. But you do need to just kind of trust the universe and retreat for now, until we, until next week, and we'll see what your next week's reading says. Okay, Virgo, so I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.